Hello everybody, welcome to Instantgo Tarot Odyssey. How is everybody? Today I want to do a read on love, career, and money over the next 6 months. And how I'm going to do this is I'm going to do love, career, and money. So you can choose the one that you really want to focus in on or do all three. Feel welcome to watch each one. I kind of just wanted to separate into 3 groups as well. So number 1, love is going to be beginnings, new moon, career, the unexpected, the blue moon, and money, which is fruition, and harvest moon. So let's see what's going on. Because career and money don't necessarily go together, in that we have all kinds of influences on our affluence and our prosperity. It can be our creative mode that we go in that all of a sudden just garners an income and prosperity. But also, it's like money oftentimes flows when we're doing something that we absolutely love and we're naturally gifted at. So that's part of that proponent as well. Career is definitely, it doesn't matter. You can definitely be self-employed. You can be working for another company. But that's kind of like your trajectory and your professionalism, that sort of energy that's coming in. And we're going to just see what's going on with that. So I'm going to have a quick sip and I'm going to let you make your choice, or feel free to watch all of them. Okay, we're going to start with the new moon beginnings in love. So we have knighthood, alchemy, and castle. Ooh, I love this. So you guys, right away, for some of you guys in the next 6 months, castle is home and hearth. So this means that you may be moving in or cohabitating with somebody new within the next 6 months, where they're just like, hey, we're very compatible, we get along. And this could be somebody that you just met or will just be meeting, and there's such alchemy, and you just meld and mesh together so beautifully. There is so much great energy that it's like, why in the world would we be paying for 2 different households when the eventuality is that you'll be living together? And knighthood is exceptional in that I feel like everything that's involved in this love and this relationship is so on the up and up. It's very it's very integrity based, very trusting, very honest, very, open book. There's nothing that is, tricky or a slippery slope or dishonest, nothing of that. It's very integrity based. It's very authentic. What they say, think, feel, and do towards you is 100%, and vice versa. Because I feel like a lot of you guys are now at this stage in life where you're like, I am not playing any games. I'm not pulling any punches. I'm definitely not going to pretend to be somebody I'm not. Of course, we're going to put our best foot forward and be, our best, most polished selves, but we are definitely not pretending to be somebody we're not. We're completely authentic. And that's the energy match that brings it so together. And I feel like with the beginnings card, for a lot of you guys, you could just be at the beginning of a relationship, or if you have been going together for a little while, or you just meet, it doesn't matter. There's going to be talk of cohabitation and living together. And I also feel like because there's so much alchemy there of timing, of synchronicity, and everything is so well matched, that there is a good chance that you will be getting a proposal in there as well. Let me pull 2 more. I'm so excited. I got all my cool Halloween cards. And abundance in love. I feel like for whatever reason, you guys flip on the right and correct switches with one another. You help each other be creative, smart, and resourceful, which is going to bring in abundance. And it doesn't matter how you quantify that. It could definitely be financial, but it could also just be feeling like you're spending your time really richly and satisfactorily, like good conversations. You ever just go on and scroll on Instagram for like 3 hours and you're like, oh my God, I'll never get that time back, right? With this individual, it's like they challenge you and you challenge them, and they're like, let's go be in nature and go for a walk. Let's go to the gym. Let's learn about this. Let's watch this really cool program together. Like, you always feel fulfilled, rich, grounded, and healthy in each other's presence, which I love. And again, I feel like none of you guys are going to settle for anything less now. You don't want any of that energy where you feel like you're doing all the work, that person is checked out, they're only giving you 50%. No more of that. This is very richly reciprocity here in everything. And if you're cooking and cleaning, then they're going to cook and clean. If you're doing this, they're going to help you with it. It's all of that. It's a beautiful mixture of give and take in this relationship. Beautiful. This is why, you guys. And Cheryl, you'll know all about this. Whenever I see this card, it reminds me of you. You've come to a place in this life, you guys, where you're really, it has to start. It is an internal job. It's not external. It doesn't matter how much mascara, new hats, and fancy boots we have on. If we don't feel it on the inside and know we're worthy for the attention, love, and care that others give us, it's hard for them to see it. So we have to exude that you are a self-contained unit, that you know you deserve these break days, you know, these staycations. Full day, man, take that full day, that Sunday, that Monday, whatever it is, where you just do exactly where your whim leads you. You know, you can go get your hair done and your nails done, give yourself a facial, go for walks, listen to music. Only incorporate things that make you feel breezy and light for that day. It's, you know, refilling your tank for sure. And because of that, people are going to be very attracted to that. You know, treat yourself. I've always had, you know, this kind of respect and admiration for people when I was younger that did that cared for themselves and took time and said no to others so they could kind of recalibrate and be solid in who they were. I loved that. As opposed to that person that just said yes to everything, and because of that and felt obligated, they got run down, and then it would get a little bit nasty, right? It's like one of those things where you'd always say, I always have to do everything, this and that. We're not getting to that point. We are completely chilling out and being forbearing and knowing that we need that time, we need to care for ourselves, and that's very attractive as well. So I want to see if this can catch the light the way I see it. Oh yeah, look at that. I turned a certain way and it was catching the light, and I love any kind of prisms and light catchers, and it was just doing this really cool unique play on the other card. So I love that. Okay, you guys, so now we're gonna go on to number 2. It's so funny. The sun's so bright that it bounced off my camera and it looked like it wasn't filming. I'm like, have I been talking for 10 minutes and nothing's happening? I'm like, no, thank you. All right, now we're on to number 2. So let's see what's going on with career. Unexpected, you guys. I feel like there are going to be unexpected, really great turns of surprises. Yeah, assessing this, your career, assessing, is it really where you want to be, impatient. So for some of you guys, you are on these new stepping stones and ladders, and you do want to see progress. But one thing that we have to remember is, let's first start assessing what have we been doing and what has made us progress and make us feel satisfied in our job and happy in our profession and feel fulfilled and feel like we could do it all day long and not get tired of it. Lots of times it's implementing new ways and new tools and resources, right? Because we never want to do the same thing. It's like if you were writing a book and you just wrote the same chapter over and over. Assessing where does change need to take place? Maybe where's some budgeting, where's whatever. Am I getting overtired? Am I fixating? Whatever it is. And also having patience on results. Everything isn't just results. It's like in anything, you want to have that beautiful journey that you're taking too, right? You want to be able to see very, very calmly where maybe something isn't working, so you got to go back. So this might be people writing special papers, this might be people documentation, where you're just really, really being patient about it and crossing those T's so you don't have to go back and redo it, right? And patience, we're not going to all of a sudden put something out there in the universe and everybody wants it and all of a sudden it's bringing a windfall of money. No, it is a gradual process. So we're not feeling lack mentality because we're not getting killer results right away, right? We're being patient about that. Oh, the songbird. Oh, I like that. So people are going to be listening to you. I know that looks sad, but it's not really that. The hero and resolve. So within your career, you're going to have resolve to push through if there's where you want changes, where you want to better the work environment and or go out on your own. A lot of you guys are just branching off and starting your own businesses, and you are going to be the hero in your own book because you're deciding, listen, I don't want to be at the mercy of a boss that decides how much money to give me, what hours I have to work, any of that. And or if you are in a career where you are at that, you're speaking up for yourself. You are creating boundaries and you are kind of like being, while still being professional, you're hardlining certain things like, listen, I need this vacation, it's in my contract, so on and so forth. You're standing up for yourself. And you do feel like the hero. You feel like, who else is going to stand up for me but me? And because you do that, you have stronger resolve in the rest of your life in areas of work. A lot of you guys are resolved. Hey, I am going out on my own. I have this talent, this gift. And I feel like people that are going into business for themselves right now, they really are thriving, especially in the light worker community, the healing, Reiki, all of that. The world and people in it are in such need of this right now that there is a great call for it. So a lot of you guys are doing that. And you're also going to be the songbird, which means you are going to be saying things that resonate, is music to other people's ears. So if you have some change you want to implement, if there is something that you want done, your voice is going to be like honey to other people. So you're going to be highly influential over the next 6 months. So get out there and say what you want to say, and you're going to surprise yourself, and you're going to be like, I knew I had this in me. Again, patience and assessing where change needs to be made as well. Love that. So that is you, group 2. Feel free to watch the money section as well, because they're closely tied. So that is you guys. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, you guys. It really helps me. All my links are down below. You need a private read, you want to go to my Etsy store and get all my goodies that I'm wearing, that I have, and that I create. Everything is down there, over on Instagram too. Okay, you guys, let's see what's going on in money. I'm gonna have a quick sip of coffee. I love this because I feel, I'm not kidding you, I feel like the next 3 months is power packed in terms of opportunities to make really big money. Everything is, in flux right now. So where opportunities come up, they're gonna be huge. So one sip and then we're gonna go on. Okay, so let me start with these. I love these cards. I got all my cool October-y ones out. So money, money, mastery. And that's also mastery over your finance, treasure. Ooh, see? There's that money, there's that treasure. And heroin. Let's start over here. So this is you gaining mastery over your finances, not overspending, realizing where you need to be a little more frugal, because we all have those crazy monetary leaks that we need to plug every once in a while. Mine is like, I'm very quick to go, all right, let's order this food, let's order that. And it can add up to being hundreds a week when you get a lot of takeout, you go through drive-thrus, right? That. And when you think, hey, if I say this and invested towards whatever, it's a nice chunk of change. But this is where I don't want sacrifices being made. If you love jewelry, like I love jewelry and stones, and to create that, that is always where I'm going to have free range. Things that make you feel good and happy, don't skimp on them, because you're going to have a lot of money coming in very quickly. And this is due to the fact that you've decided, I'm not going to have lack mentality. I'm going to believe that the universe has my back. I believe in the flow of abundance. I believe when I give, I get back. You're going to be in a really generous mind state. And because of that, guess who's going to be generous with you? The universe, the cosmos. Here it comes, karmic rewards. I feel the majority of people watching right now are the givers in their family, and they're the ones that'll make the sacrifices. All right, I'll buy them those $60 pair of sneakers. I don't need to have this. I'll get that food so they don't have to cook, so on and so forth. And because you're doing that, all this great karmic grace is coming back towards you. And I need you to know that you really are a hero in your family's lives. Don't doubt this. Not only what you produce monetarily, but what you are going to be producing is going to be a surprise to you. And the last group got hero, which is funny because now you're getting heroin, because you are doing what you told yourself you would do. You are accomplishing what you told yourself you'd accomplish. And because of that, it is bringing in treasure, both monetarily, but intellectually, satisfaction, grounding, all that essence that comes with doing what you say you're going to do to yourself, those little promises you made for change and the betterment of how you operate on a day-to-day basis. And again, mastery of everything, your finances, your life direction, decision making. Like, you just have a good grip on what you want and where you're going, because you're no longer deterred by other people, by their opinions, by whatever. And it's so exasperating if you think about it. If we listen to everybody in our lives as like, oh, you shouldn't, wouldn't, could have done that. Why would we ever do that? Nobody is walking in our shoes to the destination we're going to, so why would we follow their map or grid or plan for us? No way. They have no idea. All the stuff and energy that we give away to other people, especially in our youth, we don't do so much as wise or older adults. I've noticed each decade I pass through, I become less and less tolerant of what other people think I should do with my time, money, and resources, right? And you're waking up to that. Hey, thank you. I earned this. I know where it can go. Yeah, you're just not being deterred anymore, which is really, really beautiful. And you do have new wealth really coming in, treasure, through some of your great creative ideas, through great investment, things of that. And like I was saying, now, especially if you live in the U.S. with what's going on with the Trumps and COVID and all of that, and our insane economy is going to be all over the place. So this is a flux. And because of that, there are opportunities. When you look for opportunities, you find them. And then you're going to, and also you guys, some of you guys are going to find something in your house that you just think is like, oh, what is this old tchotchke? But it has high value. So if you find something in your attic or something that was your mother or your mother's mother or so on and so forth, have it evaluated, because I feel like you guys have some secret treasure hidden somewhere on your property as well. So that's you, group 3. Beautiful energy. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. If you guys want a private read, I do it on anything, and I get back to you within 48 hours. Come over to Instagram and get in on all my jewelry giveaways. I have it every week, and just by following me over there, you're automatically entered as well. And thank you for my patron support and you guys that go to my Amazon wish list and get me my decks off my wish list. I can't even, you know, I can't even thank you enough. Absolutely amazing and so supportive. And I'm psyched because Friday night I decided it's going to be cozy coffee and comments night where I go over all the comments and respond, because that makes me feel so great to see what you guys are up to and how you're growing and what you're excited about. So love and light. I'm going to go upload.